Way too fast. Way too fast. Council had a vote a couple of weeks ago to look at getting replaced with a raised crossing.
Oh, right.
And 2 weeks ago a cyclist was knocked down here. So I just thought while I was here, I'd film what I really wanted to get is cars speeding around the corner.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the sight line from here is so bad.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, traffic's pretty heavy today and everyone's stopping.
Yeah.
But so many times I've come around here where the traffic's lighter and people don't come around here at 25. They're doing more like 60 coming down the hill. And you got to, you know, absolutely scamper. If you stuff it up, you know, you don't accelerate properly or whatever, then...
Well, and it is hard to, because you have to sort of...
And look at that, you know, that car back there beeped because this person stopped.
Yeah.
You know, they're being polite and they got an angry, aggressive...
But in some ways it's harder because you've stopped to speed up across there. If it was just straight across, you could get across there a bit faster.
Yeah.
As a cyclist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, back in earlier than 20, might have been about 2004, somewhat all the councils got together on the Cooks River and did a report on the infrastructure. And one of the things they recommended nearly 20 years ago was to replace all of these with pedestrian crossings. And apparently a whole bunch of people have been knocked down here, pets have been killed, all sorts of things from getting hit by cars. And it looks like they're finally, well, it's up to the RMS because the RMS has to allow it. And if they won't, then... but I think just getting the volume of traffic and crossings at the moment, every little bit helps. Yeah,
and the number of cyclists trying to get across there too.
Well, this has actually been a really good moment because I've never seen so many. The sun's come out, everybody's out.
Yeah, it's really busy today.
I know, it's flat out.
Anyway, good luck,
Well, have a good day. Well, hopefully during that little chit-chat you might have noticed some of the drivers going through there were going through there very fast. I mean, they weren't doing 25, they were doing much closer to 50. Those speed cushions were certainly not slowing down a lot of people. But it is interesting to note how many drivers do pull up and let you cross, even though they're under no obligation to give way. There's a lot of polite people out there, there's no doubt about it. There's a small proportion of absolute idiots that are going through here like it's Bathurst on a race day, and there's a lot of others, like watch this couple here, they get waved across. Now, I did see in one instance though, someone slowed down for the speed hump and the person crossing obviously thought they were stopping and they actually weren't, and they went over the speed hump and then kept going. I thought, oh, that was going to be a bit of a close run thing. But yeah, it's just an absolute mix. Here we go again. Another driver, well in fact drivers are stopped on both sides to let them through. In fact the driver in the red car probably could have gone through. Yep, give them a wave, good on you. Here comes a swarm of cyclists. Yep, they've given the wave. The driver's given them the nod and off they go. You can see that just the difficulty that person had in getting going. Another driver's stopped to let them through. Yeah, there's the whole spectrum of behaviour from drivers, but it's definitely a fairly large proportion are coming down the hill here just too fast. I mean, look at that driver went around the speed cushion, and some were just if the traffic was lighter and drivers could drive faster, I'm sure there'd be some that would be going through here even faster still. This is a very, very busy day. I've been here on days when traffic's been like less than a quarter of this, and it's going much faster. So you can see here kids, mums, prams, lots of people crossing, all types, and you can also see that it's definitely one way. Now they're going to be in trouble there because you got this guy who's tried to get across with people coming the other way. That's a no-no because it's only wide enough to take traffic in one direction. In fact, I think that might have been the driver there that kind of did a pseudo stop without really stopping. What's going to happen here? Yep, she's running for it. Is the driver going to stop? Yes, but is that one? No, they're just going to go roaring through. Whoa, they're moving pretty quick. Now, it's not too bad from the middle of the road. You've got a pretty good view up the road to see cars coming. But where I'm standing here on the side of the road, obviously I've got a straight view up the footpath to see what's coming down the hill. Until I actually went and stood there on the footpath, I didn't realise there was a roundabout up the hill. That's how bad the sight line from here is. So I decided to cross over. Yep, that driver stopped for us. She gave him a wave, I gave him a wave. A bit of chaos as we're trying to get across here. She's not pedalling, she's pushing with her feet, but you know, we managed to get across. And let's see what happens from here. Yep, zoom, zoom. And even some of the bus drivers don't really take notice of the speed humps. You can see a cyclist in the distance trying to get across. That cyclist just went right around the islands, just didn't even bother going through the chicane.
Black car, way too fast. B-plater. Accelerating. Not even slowing down. Fast. Oh, the orange one. Yep, we're in a hurry.
It certainly was a pretty busy little 9 minutes that I was there for. I counted 42 cyclists crossing the road. I got no idea how many pedestrians there are. If you want to count them and put it in the comments, feel free. But there you have it. Speeding drivers, lots of cyclists, bad sight lines, not a good combination.